from which side? The Stormcloaks or the Imperials?
Both. One or the other is bound to win the war eventually. Why not curry favor now, so that the victor will look upon us kindly?
You have the foresight of a Khajiit in a sandstorm. If we offer a discount to both sides, the winners will persecute us for helping the losers.
I had not thought of it that way. The road makes this one weary. An astute question, for the wise trader finds the best opportunity. The dragons and the war have scared many. The Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, and the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons, where the sun... There are cities so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. But now I will say no more. Take a look. May your road lead you to warm sands. We are creatures of the desert. The north wind chills us to the bones.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself. Ugh. Been tending to your hounds? Smell like a wet dog.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Not here. I told you to meet me in Riverwood.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got. Some parting advice? Women love sonnets.
I've been tending to the warriors of your Vasker for as long as I can remember.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Until next time.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. Until next time.
Heard what you did? Killing those foul witches. Well done, companion.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Not here. I told you to meet me in Riverwood.
If it's a lady... Sure. What can I do for you? Only true Imperials request that one.
The security in Whiterun is terrible.
This is an ode to
Shameful.
Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Can't a man drink in peace? I'm gonna keep this short. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's Captain of the Guard. And we're going to poison the mead. No, that's the beauty of the whole place. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix. You're going to happen by and lend He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the... Maven and I spent weeks planning this. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work. Remember, Sabjorn was...
Let me know if you see anything you like. You look rather pale. Could be a tax. By helping me, your help... May prosperity bless us both. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops.
Need something?
What are you gawking at? Are you kidding me? I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new hunting brew. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be... Oh, really? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. Oh, very well. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my... I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing assist. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from... Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Malice is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago. I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper. Was something we discussed unclear? Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Well, Sebjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sebjorn.
You have an orc sword? Okay, you asshole.
I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften? So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help. I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our... Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coal. Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That would... She's put me in charge of keeping the mead If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
worked.
Help! What's the hurry?
I've never seen Mjol this upset on anything. The city really gets to her.
Not me!
Well, son.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
To oblivion with all of you! You rich piles of dung walking by us like we're not there, pretending we don't exist? How dare you! You think you know pain, dude? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
What? Yes. Hofgreer took me in. Horses are my whole life. I hope to open my own stables one day. I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill. You will? Oh, thank you. Yes. Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften
bless
about
you.
a year ago.
May the ground you
He's
walk
been teaching me everything he knows.
Until next time.
Tidings. I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that Only trouble is, would you be interested in gathering some materials for... Thank you. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold. Perfect. Melting this down will give me plenty of gold for those necklaces I started. Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf keeps draining the people's pockets. A few months ago, it was... Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves' Guild.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Greetings, Honored. If anything, please see for yourself. Safe travels, Landstrider.
Stay alive. Might take a chance.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Any luck gathering those ingredients? My
Not as...
experiments can't
You here for lesson?
you've brought me those
Ah,
ingredients.
so you're an alchemist then? Yeah. Yes, goodbye.
This place... Ah, so you're an alchemist then. Be careful. The road to Shore's Stone could be dangerous.
Sorry, just thinking about my experiments.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
My food is the best in all the Skyrim.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Come to see Balaman perform the finest weapons and armor. People say I'm making next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow. They'll change their tune. A flame Atronach's body might provide fire salt. Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale. What brings you to Balaman today? Repair? Purchase? Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
Some fresh meat to fill your belly, perhaps?
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Yeah? What's your problem? Back off. This action's all mine. No room for anyone else in the guild on this one. Why should I bother? I've already made a bunch of coin off of his shipments. Oh, wait a second. I see what this... Tell you what, I'll give you a share right now if you forget the whole thing. Whoa, whoa, calm down. You win. Tell Shadra he can forget the debt. Look, I don't really know you. Why do you care anyway? It's not like... Look, you want to know? I'll tell you about the time I was a young girl, barely out of her teens. Didn't have a coin to spend between our entire family. How about the fact that our farm was attacked by bandits? Here's the best part. They took me as a prize and violated me for a fortnight. Tossed me from bandit to bandit like... It's fine. Carrying around a weight like that, it hurts after a while. Over time, I managed to gain their confidence. Then one night I grabbed an... I never returned to that pig farm, you know. So that's my sad story. What do you... Maybe one day. Just not today.
I trust you have good news for me? This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol. Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the thief. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services. I believe we're done.
Around the guild.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
I'm beginning to think leaving Mournhold was a mistake.
Oh.
I'm quite busy. Need something, or can I get back to work?
Oh, don't be an asshole.
Ain't no doubt about it. The Thieves Guild is back, and they've got Riften in...
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look around. Welcome to the pond. Excellent. I think you'll be glad. Thank you. I'll be sure to... Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Aye.
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
I've never seen me old this upset about anything. The city really gets...
Bathroom. It's just so much fun. Open sesame.
Something I can help with, or do you just want to talk?
Aye.
Don't you have better things to do than disturb me? This better be important. I'm quite busy.
A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here, me included. Just wanted to let you know.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him. Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system... Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important. Then this is beyond coincidence. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our... And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before. No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Goldclaw Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. Ah, there you are. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Black. They're well funded, and they just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Because even after all their posturing, the parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our His real name is Gullumai. Gullumai is our inside man at the... I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the... Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
I can't believe Gullumai's trouble. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You're going to have to buy him off. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't... For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Good luck in solitude. Keep Gullumai alive, but remind him who we are.
Yeah, yucky girl.
If you're buying, go on in. Otherwise, shove off.
Hold it. If you're going downstairs, you keep your weapons to yourself, or we'll be getting better acquainted. Head on in, and behave yourself. Go on downstairs. You're bothering me.
Oh, welcome. You seem tense. Join a booth and take a look. Fine. Suit yourself.
Need something?
If you're buying, go on in. Otherwise, shove off.
Now ain't this a surprise? You picked up that. No one messes an orc.
Need something? What was that?
Hey!
I can take you.
Phew.
Maik wishes you well. Maik carries 2 weapons to be safe. What if one breaks? That would be most unlucky.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
Oh, hey there. You here to join the Dawn Guard, too? Truth is, I'm a little nervous. I've never done anything like this before. I hope you don't mind if I walk up with you? Hey, don't tell Isran I was afraid to meet him by myself. Not the best first impression for a new vampire hunter, I guess? I heard what's going on. Vampires, the Dawn Guard, all of it. I wanted to help, so here I am. I heard what's going on. The vampires, the Dawn Guard, all of it. I wanted to help, so here I am. Whoops.
Well, well, you made it. Good. Isran's in the fort. He'll get you sorted out. Never seen a crossbow before, eh? Not surprised. Kind of a Dawn Guard specialty. Nothing better for putting down vampires. Here, take this one and give it a try. You'll want to get to know how to use it if you really plan to join the Dawn Guard. I lost 2 wives to vampires. It's good to know that I will not have to do it alone. I'm glad this Dawn Guard exists.
I guess this is it. Wish me luck.
Here to join the Dawn Guard? Good. Isran will decide if you've got what it takes. Go on, he's right inside.
Why are you here, Tolan? The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
You know why I'm here. The Vigilants are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawn Guard, is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawn Guard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, you come begging for my protection.
Isran, Carset is dead. The Hall of the Vigilance, everyone, they're all dead. You were right, we were wrong. Isn't that enough for you?
Yes, well, I never wanted any of this to happen. I tried to warn all of you. I am sorry, you know. So who are you? What do you want? Got a fire in your belly to kill vampire. But look around. There's really not much to join yet. I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vamp. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isran. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
I'll meet you at Dim Hollow. It's the least I can do to avenge my fallen comrades.
Tolan, I don't think that's a good idea. You Vigilants were never trained for...
I know what you think of us. You think we're soft, that we're cowards. You think our deaths proved our weakness. Stendarr granted you do not have to face the same test and be found wanting. I'm going to Dim Hollow Crypt. Perhaps I can be of some small assistance to you.
You there, boy. Stop skulking in the shadows and step up here. What's your name?
My name is Agmir, sir.
Do I look like a sir to you? I'm not a soldier, and you're not joining the army.
Yes, sir. Isran.
Didn't I tell you to step forward? Farm boy, huh? What's your weapon?
My weapon? I mostly just use my paw's axe when wolves are attacking the goats or something.
My paw's axe. Stendarr preserve us. Don't worry. I think we can make a Dawn Guard out of you. Here, take this crossbow. Let's see how you shoot.
Crossbow? I've never...
A crossbow. Best thing for killing vampires. Just take a few shots at those crates over there. Watch the recoil. Take some getting used to. That's it. Take a deep breath and let it out as you fire.
have a freaking brownstone?
Well, Growhod the Kind. Is she, you know... Aha! Here, just... Well, Growhod the Kind. Is she, you know... When I grow up, I'm going to be an assassin. I'll go back to the orphanage in a while. I'll give them time to, you know, clean up the mess. When I grow up, I'm going to be an assassin. That way I can help lots of children.
Murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage. Those poor children be heartbroken. Ugh. Been tending to your hounds? Smell like a wet dog.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
You're the Harbinger, the companions. It is my honor to stand before you.
Got something for just about everybody in here. May the Eight guide you. Oh yes, good idea. A wise choice, my friend. So you're an alchemist then? Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the file, you fool!
My master can be a bit short-tempered. I've learned so much from him. I'll never have Master Nurelian's skill with potions.
May the Eight guide you to the file. So you're an alchemist then? See you again soon. May the Eight guide you to the fire. I don't appreciate loiterers, if that's what you're here to do. I hope you have coin to spend and not just...
My father says we need to just get on with our lives.
I don't haggle. If you want a lower price... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. thank you for your custom.
You need anything? Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Be sure to stop by Sadri's used wares in the Grey Quarter.
If
I can take you to any... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already...
Come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here. You'll end up like Rob.
Hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions. Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Get on with it! Uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Bet she know now.
All right.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak! There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all lords. On this day, I go to Sonnengard.
Some gate guard you were!
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you? I have a little problem you could solve. Mind yourself in my city, friend. This... Her axe in full swing is a right terrible sight.
Damn shame, Rogvir. You're a good man.
If you... It shouldn't have been like this.
Biren said you got here just before the execution. Huh. You know, excellent. I think you'll be... Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to... trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
What do you need, my friend?
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working in that bar.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice. Shouted him upon.
Oh, what delight. Oh, let me just drop everything to help. Excellent. I think you'll be glad. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really. Finally.
Spare some gold for a veteran? Can you spare a septum? I was the lost my helmet in one of the old caves. My pretty... Oh, you could? I sure would love to have it again. What? You see a man? I was there. You understand? They left me for dead. What?
I've been looking for
you. See a man
you.
fallen on hard
Got
times?
something I'm supposed to
And
deliver.
you think he's been
Your
like that
hands
forever?
only. Let's see here. Yeah, got this note. Don't know. Creepy fella. Black robe. Couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
A coin or two for a veteran? It's... much to ask.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that out. If you ever want to replace those old... It's not an in... If I were walking... Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore. I don't deal in land or property. Oh, wait. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. All right. Had I known this deal would bring me this much trouble, I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to act. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Look, that... Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore. But he wouldn't tell me why not. Hiya, what's your name? Are you visiting? What do you do?
Seems there's always more to be done. Now I was done talking anyway.
Skyrim's staunch protectors. The Imperials.
What? Why are you following me? You again. We have nothing else to discuss. Now move.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
Fresh fish, straight from the fjords.
Spiced wine, the taste of home and hearth.
I've got weapons for giving and armor for getting.
I've got a...
Wanderer like you must have plenty. Seems there's no end. Such an investment will mean that I can... You'll look back on this as one of your best decisions. I swear it. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests. Arms and armor, forged by a master craftsman. just weapons forgiven and armor forgotten. Arms and armor, forged by a master craftsman.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Hello. True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman. Bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman. Perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
Stay out of trouble, Imperial.
Concentrate. The battlefield is full of distractions. Ignore them. Focus on your targets. Someday soon you will all see battle. What you do here today may well save your lives.
Ugh. Hail,
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might.
I'm telling you,
Radiant Raiment has a
Ulfric's
large
planning
selection.
an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire's what's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim.
Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding...
Keep your guard up.
Plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's
Yes, sir.
boys.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? You are one of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. Hadvar's alive. I hope that's true, but he hasn't reported in. In the meantime, I suspect we might have use for someone Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
Sir. You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion. The kind that evaluates your usefulness. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Harag's. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse. The ancients built many of the forts. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair. Fort Haragstad is one. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in. Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier. Be careful.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
I have to wonder.
Last week.